Morning.
Good morning.
We're back in our old hunting grounds. Hunting grounds?
Yeah.
Hunting grounds.
Our favorite park here in Vancouver. We're gonna see if we can find some real cool stuff here. We were lazy, so we only gonna have a pretty short video. Or we find some really amazing stuff.
Yeah, I forgot my phone, so that means I'm probably gonna find some really cool stuff.
We hope so for her, not for me. Alright, well, I'm Ab.
I'm Carrie.
And this is...
So, I uncovered this.
Oh, it's an axe!
I found my first silver coin!
They're gorgeous.
Just look at that! Oh my god!
It's a...
I just found it from 1942.
I'm out digging his hole. I'm just shaking.
Found a pot.
Ooh, it looks like an enameled one, eh?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit older.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I found a bottle. The lid doesn't seem to be iron, but it's a small little bottle and could be a little bit older. So for now, keeping it. So we found a little dump. If you remember, I found this bottle. And then I started a little bit digging and found all these shards.
Look at that.
And some of these shards are beautiful.
Looks like maybe 2 plates.
Yeah.
3 plates.
And then
Look
we found
at
these
this.
two. Like, look at this little one.
That is so fucking amazing.
I love that one.
Reeves and Son, London. That's an ink pot.
That's definitely old.
That used to have a cork.
Yeah, that's definitely old.
This is like so amazing. It's not funny.
And then this jar, I'm not sure what that is.
This is Dominion glass. That's just a little paste pot or pickles.
But still, it's the same age.
Let's see. Oh, made in Japan. Interesting.
Sometimes you find weird things or cool things. My love forever. That is pretty cool. I'm curious who left it here and why.
So, I just found a little dump. Let's check it out, see what I found in it. I found some cool stuff. So, the first thing I dug up was this pot lid. And we got some weird odds and ends. I found a cup. And it says made in Japan as well, which is kind of neat because all the stuff we're finding today is from Japan. I found another plate, a light bulb. This is an electrical plug. I don't know what they were doing with that. But look at this, I found another teapot. This, I know, is a teapot. And Ab cannot say that this is not a teapot, but it is. But look, it has a second part to it. The percolator part and the lid. Isn't that cool? And I found everything in between these 2 logs here, like just underneath here. And I found another lid. And Ab just gave me this. He found this in the forest. It says, "My heart forever." Isn't that cool? Oh, and the most coolest thing is this little plaque here. And it says something like Premier Superior Electronics, but then it says Pembroke, Canada. And that's so crazy because I grew up in Pembroke, Ontario. That's so crazy.
I found my first dog tag ever. 1984. So not that old dog tag. It's a number on it, Vancouver. First one. Not too bad. So the next find in this field, it's just at the edge of the forest there, is a buckle, probably to a horse tag or something like that. It's fairly big. So it's definitely not a shoe buckle.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Welcome to our wrap up. Last weekend we were lazy. We only went on Sunday and only for 2 hours, but we still accumulated quite a lot of stuff. And that was mainly because Carrie found like a little kitchen area.
I found a couple of pots with the handles. I found a plate, which is kind of neat because if you look in the middle, it looks like someone had their meat in the middle to keep it stable or whatever. And you can see all the cut marks on the plate, like right here.
I like to say that it was a vegetarian and he ate turnips. So
could be.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of neat archaeology. I found a coffee pot, and I'd like to apologize to Ab because he was right. It's not a teapot. It could be a teapot, but most likely it's a coffee pot.
It's a coffee percolator.
Yeah. It has, you put the grinds in here, and there's even 1 cup or 2 cup on both of these, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thingy.
Yeah, it's made out of aluminum.
What the cool thing about it is that these are personal artifacts. I mean, people use these. They were not designed for kitchens. They were really designed for out in the field. They're really thin aluminum, and they also probably were designed to be thrown away after you used it, and that's what they did with it. After they were done with their camp, they got rid of it.
Yeah, I actually found the main pot. It was a surface find. It was just lying in the leaves under a tree, which was pretty neat. We also both found lots of pieces of porcelain. This is like a teacup, Japanese style teacup. And most of the porcelain, well, actually all of it, except for this little piece here, it says Czechoslovakia. Sorry. It says made in Japan.
So while I was digging, I actually found like a little trash heap. And that's where we found most of these plate shards. But we also found 2 little jars. One is a Dominion glass paste jar. The other one is just a nondescript little bottle. Nothing special about it. We found a really cool inkwell, but we will get into that in a little bit. I also found this, according to Carrie, oven scoop to scoop out the ashes out of the oven.
Out of a wood stove.
A wood stove. Okay, wood stove.
Yeah.
I found this weird thing. And of course we're in Vancouver. It says it has writing on it,
highly educated, and it's what they call a carb cap, and what it's designed to smoke hashy oils, and yeah, we're in Vancouver, so it's not old, but you know, you find weird stuff. We also, under the category weird stuff, we found these rocks. One says, "My love forever." I gave that to Carrie and she instantly got rid of it. And then she found this beautiful rock. It's also a really nice looking rock. Yeah.
I also found this buckle at the end. I think it's from a horse tag. It's really big and strong, well built. And then we're going to Carrie's star finds.
I found a little tag, and it's from Pembroke, Ontario. I grew up in Pembroke. I haven't been back there since high school. I lived in 2 other provinces since then. But what's really neat is that this company built lots of different appliances. They built stoves, irons.
They started in the late 1800s.
Yeah.
And when did it close?
2008 or 9, they closed their doors.
And it built household appliances.
Yeah.
And these other 2 finds, like this is a handle that probably belongs to a iron. Well, and, oh, sorry.
My husband's getting all excited about my finds. I found a photograph of an iron, and it has the exact same Bakelite plug on it. So I'm thinking that I found the remnants of an iron, which made me think a little bit differently about everything that we found here. I'm thinking because it was on the edge of the woods that people just threw their household garbage in the woods, and this is kind of like what we found, because you're not really using an iron in the woods in a camp.
And what I did is my first dog tag is from 1994. It's semi-cool. I like it because it's my first dog tag, but otherwise it's not too old, not too special. Then I found this inkwell or ink pot. Basically it's made by the Reeves and Sons company from London, and they make art supply kits. And this inkwell is from circa 1920s, 1930s. It's a little bit harder to date because it's not really sold separately. It was part of a kit. And they started in the late 1700s and finished in 1976 making these art kits, and the art kits are still readily available and well sought after.
I'd just like to add that on our next trip out, I'm going to be bringing these two rocks back out and give them nice homes for someone else to have the joy of finding them. Yeah.
Well, this is the end of our wrap-up. If you liked our video, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. We also have a Facebook page and an Instagram page, and you can find the links to those in the description below.
Happy hunting, and bye from Carrie.
And bye from Ab, and have an amazing day.
See you later.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.